Hi again, everyone, and welcome to our season premiere of Heartland Hoops. We've got a lot of action ahead tonight, including our game of the night, Charleston at Sikeston, and we're heading right back out to Luke Randall. He's the man on the spot at the Sikeston Fieldhouse. Luke, should be some big plays out there.
Todd, always a great place to start at the Fieldhouse. We got a JV game going on right now, but at 7:30, tip-off of the main event. The 11-2 Sikeston Bulldogs, ranked number 3 in Class 5, taking on the 6-5 Charleston Blue Jays, ranked number 5 in Class 2. So we got two top 5 teams in their respective classes, but Sikeston, they are a class above the Heartland. They won the SEMO Conference Tournament once again. They're a very strong team. We expect them to win tonight. Charleston, they're a streaky team. However, if they can get a hot streak together, they can make this exciting. Either way, we're going to get a lot of offense. Kobe Thomas, Markel Murray, we're in for a good one, Todd.
All right, thank you, Luke. Looking forward to it, Luke, tonight at 10 o'clock. Meanwhile, here's some of the other games that we're keeping a close eye on. The Jackson Indians looking to improve to 13-1. You can see these guys have some talent out there. They're going to be hosting Kennett, and Jackson also looking to make it 9 straight wins overall. Scott City Rams also playing impressive basketball. They're at home looking to defend that home court against Delta. Now the Rams are 8-3, but the Bobcats, impressive in their own right. They're 11-2 on the season. Both these teams playing very well. And also homecoming at Sac State Lutheran Crusaders hosting Leopold. And got more action, of course, in Southeast Missouri, Southern Illinois. See y'all tonight at 10 with all that on Heartland Hoops. Meanwhile, Redhawks play a doubleheader. College hoops, they're back in first place, or at least tied for first. The men, they'll play at 2:30 tomorrow at Moorhead. The women at noon. And finally, I leave you with, if you have a chance to check it out, Utah and the Blues on channel 9.2. We're going to take a time out and be back after this.